Did you just get out of jail?
Yes, sir.
When? Okay, you didn't just get out of jail. When you come to court, come dressed appropriately. Shorts is not appropriate for court. It's a complete sign of disrespect. You understand? Okay, if you do it again, I'm gonna put you out. Mr. Collier, I'm gonna find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm not putting any conditions on your bond. Just be careful. You get into a pissing match with people who have the power of arrest, who's gonna win? Pick up a new case, you have any kind of weapons, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand? Mr. Martinez, let me tell you, you scare me. It's individuals like you that just don't get it, how dangerous DWIs truly are because you're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. All right?
Yes, Judge. On February 3rd, 2025, at approximately 11:53 p.m., the officer observed a vehicle on a public road with a defective front left headlamp, and the officer ran a check on the vehicle and it returned with unconfirmed insurance. A traffic stop was initiated, and the defendant quickly exited the vehicle, and the officer gave multiple commands for him to get back inside and shut the door. The defendant stated he wasn't going to, and the officer had no reason to pull him over. The defendant then walked back and got inside the vehicle, but held his feet outside the car and did not shut the door. From the officer's trained experience, he has seen situations where the driver would sit like that, then leap from the car and try to hurt officers, and the defendant put his feet into the car and the officer approached. The vehicle had 2 young children, but not a car seat, standing in the front passenger seat, and the officer asked the defendant several times for his name, and the defendant stated he could not because the officer was fucking with him. The officer informed the defendant of the legitimate reason for the traffic stop, and the defendant continued to refuse to provide his name. The officer asked the defendant to exit the vehicle, and the defendant then refused. The officer went to grab the defendant's wrist, and the defendant pulled away from the officer and other deputies. The deputies advised the defendant that he was going to be tased, and the defendant exited the vehicle. The defendant stated he wasn't going in handcuffs and resisted by tensing his arms and body and concealing his hands towards his front waistband. The defendant was taken to the ground where he continued to resist. After several commands, the defendant was going to be tased. The defendant finally put his hands behind his back.
All right, Mr. Collier, I'm gonna find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Can you run his license to see if he has a valid Texas driver license?
I'll run it right now, Your Honor. It's eligible, Your Honor.
Mr. Collier, I'm gonna find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm not putting any conditions on your bond. Just be careful. You get into a pissing match with people who have the power of arrest, who's gonna win? You know what I mean?
Sir.
Just, it's a logical conclusion. That's all it is. Just be careful when you're out there. Life's hard enough. As an African-American in today's society, don't make it any harder, you know?
Sir.
You want to apply for an appointed lawyer?
Sir.
All right, I'm going to give you an application. I'll have you sign and reset with Billy. I'm not putting any conditions on your bond. Just be careful. That's it. All right? Come on, man.
Rory Johnson.
Hold on, Billy, because I think Mr. Holt is, are you ready?
Yes,
All right, come on. So you have Mr. Blanco.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hugo Blanco, come up. Good morning, Mr. Blanco. Sir, you're charged with terroristic threat on a public servant. That elevates it to a Class A misdemeanor, so you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Yes, Judge. On February 3rd, 2024, the officer was dispatched to Eastside Transportation and made contact with the complainant, a bus driver. The complainant explained that she made an exception to her usual route to drop off a student closer to home. When the complainant was halfway to the student's home, she opened the doors to let the student off, and the defendant approached the bus doors and appeared to grip an area where his firearm was located at his hip. The defendant asked the complainant if she planned to write up his daughter, and the complainant said yes. The defendant then took a few steps back and lifted his shirt to expose his firearm while making threatening statements. The complainant was in fear for her life and did not want to come back to work, and the officer confirmed the incident by bus camera footage. And specifically, the defendant lifted his shirt to expose his firearm while continuing to make threatening statements, telling the complainant, "I got you." And then seeing the firearm, the complainant quickly closed the bus doors to leave, and as they were closing, the defendant lifted his shirt again to display the firearm, still repeating, "I got you."
Once the gun comes into it, the judge's tone completely changes.
Blanco, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Look, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand? As long as you can abide by these conditions, you and I will be fine. If I find that you pick up a new case, you have any kind of weapons, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand? Now you have a lawyer. Good job on having a lawyer. Because you have one, I will waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with him, and he'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're, ducking and dodging and playing games, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm not asking much. I just want my public to be safe. You understand? All right, so I'm gonna have you sign a receipt with Billy. We'll have you take a seat while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go. All right. You found no weapons, please. And then no contact.
Contact.
Yeah, please. Ready?
Rory Johnson, step up, please.
Coming up, Mr. Johnson, right here. Mr. Johnson, you were charged with evading arrest and detention. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On February 3rd, 2025, the officer observed a vehicle with no proof of financial responsibility. The officer also observed the registered owner of the vehicle to have an open warrant out of Harris County. The vehicle ran a red light and stopped past the designated stopping point, and the vehicle turned north, driving quickly as to elude the officer's patrol vehicle. The defendant pulled into a driveway. The defendant got out of the driver's seat as the officer attempted to initiate a traffic stop with emergency equipment for the traffic violations and conduct the investigation. The officer told the defendant to come to him, and the defendant began to evade on foot. The officer told the defendant to stop, but the defendant continued running, jumping over fences before he was taken into custody. The defendant evaded for approximately 100 to 200 yards and was identified based on his ID and name.
What was the basis of the stop again?
So no proof of financial responsibility and running a red light.
Got it. All right, Mr. Johnson, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm
Third time, and he's still acting like this is bad luck.
telling you now, you're extremely lucky that this is a misdemeanor. This is your third. On a second, it's a felony offense. You're very lucky. Can you run his license, please?
It's ineligible, not eligible, Your Honor.
Have you signed an affidavit with me today, Mr. Johnson? I don't care what's going on in your life. Do not drive. Do you understand? This is an affidavit that you're going to be promising me you're not going to drive. If you want to drive, go get a license, get liability insurance, and I will take this restriction off. But if I find that you do, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. Do you understand? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, Mr. Johnson? So I'll have you fill out an application. I'll take a look at it to see whether you qualify. I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. I'm going to get you to Billy to sign a reset, and then we'll take a look, fill it out. Don't pick up any new cases. Do you understand?
Sure.
You are lucky that this is not a felony offense right now as it is. So do you have any THAs? Do you know? Hey,
Morning, may I approach?
what's up?
I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I don't know if this is something we can do without my client, but I wanted to just check it while I was across the hall. I've got a young kid who's in high school, living at his parents' house. He's on house arrest
This one's less drama, more weirdly specific Courtroom problem.
with a laundry list.
I remember the one kid.
He needs to take his SAT test to try to get
Sure.
into college. That is March the 8th. I just wanted to approach and make sure
Okay with
that
that.
you're kosher. Okay, that's
Yeah,
why. Thank you.
Absolutely. Let them know. And for the time that he needs to go out, we're okay with that.
I know everybody wants to go take the SATs. Thank you, Judge.
You have to.
We did. We've all paid our dues. Thank you, Judge.
Absolutely. Marcos, you ready?
I'm waiting on
Not yet.
just to make sure we're ready to go.
Not yet, Your Honor, the paperwork's not ready.
Do you have a Marcos?
Yes, Judge.
The light here?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Who is it on?
One more chief.
Oh, is it the gentleman from the back?
He's
Oh, he's out. Okay.
He's.
Did we do it TRAS?
Yes, so he's been in custody now. Bottom line, Judge offers is 21 days, credit for 7.
Judge is already side-eyeing the easy plea here.
I don't know if I'm gonna take a time served on someone who's got an open DWI in another county and he's got a DWI here and he's got.
It's not open over there, Judge. He's not open. It's not open over there. He's not open over there. And he told me he's reporting once a week to some sort of a treatment over there. It's the 22-month probation in Tarrant County. And he lives in Tarrant County. His family's in Tarrant County.
Signature.
Thank you, Judge.
So it's 22 months over there. His family's over there. He has to report. He was just telling me once a week to, I don't know exactly what it is. I'm thinking some sort of treatment. And for him to come down here constantly is just, it's not feasible for him. So that's why I thought, you know what, let's just close him out. Yes, he'll have 2 convictions, but he'll be in Tarrant County. He'll take care of that. He'll get, help over there, and then he'll be done.
Said he has how much credit?
He should have 7 days.
We did do a TRAS though, right?
Yes.
What does the TRAS recommend? I'm assuming residential?
Community, not, oh, I guess that's different then.
Followed by IOP SSC, because they took into consideration because of the year immigration status and all of that. Because he was very self-employed and he didn't qualify.
Because of the immigration issue?
Because
Or what?
he lived in Tarrant County as well. A community residential is what they came up
I don't know, Marcos. Every time we deviate from that, it explodes. It literally just,
What if I find out? What if we reset him so I can get more information from Tarrant County? And talk to his probation officer, figure out exactly what he's gonna be doing over there. And then if it's similar to this and he's getting the treatment, then
but this is residential. They're not doing this. Otherwise, he would be in it right now. I doubt that because they already pled him, right? I don't even know if they knew that this thing was open. So they're just,
sure they did.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can't speculate on things, right? Because it's just. Thanks.
Mr. Butler.
Thank you.
All right. I mean, whose next one's a felony? I mean, they'll have to deal with that, I guess. All right.
Understand.
Okay, Mark.
Bring him up.
You ready?
I need to come through.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Did you read his motion to suppress?
I did. I'm sure Mackenzie did.
I was working in, that.
I'm starting here.
Yeah. So,
Mr. Martinez, let me tell you, you scare me. It's individuals like you that just don't get it, how dangerous DWIs truly are because you continue to do what you're doing and you may truly have a problem. I hope that you don't dig yourself such a hole that you will never get out of. But that's what DWIs are. Invariably, if it continues, at some point, you may eventually kill someone. It's not fair. Don't. If you're going to drink, if you're going to get lit, if you're going to have 32 beers, stay the flip home. If you have to go out, take an Uber. Is it so hard? All you have to do is push one button on your phone and someone will take you home. With all the baggage that you have on your record now, if you ever get pulled over and an officer smells even one smidgen of alcohol, they're going to take you in. And from now on, you were looking at a felony offense of 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. So if you don't get it now, perhaps prison is what you need. You're young. You're going to be driving for the next 30 years. Get a clue. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
The only reason I'm doing this now is because you're on probation for the next 2 years in another county. Otherwise, this would not be happening now. Take note and try to better yourself. It's not hard. All we're asking you to do is don't kill someone. Don't get into a car. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 21 days in jail with credit for the 7 days that you've done. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty to this offense, it will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Somehow I have to get through to you. What I'm going to do to you now is you will be required to pay the DPS fines and fees of around $4,500. And if you don't pay it, every $100 you owe, you will sit 1 day in jail. Do you understand? I am also suspending your ability to drive for a year. Do not get into a car. If I see you back in here, it's really not going to go well. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
I'm not asking for much. If you have a problem with alcohol, address it. That's all I'm asking to do. I'm literally, don't kill someone. How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Is it true or untrue that you had a 0.15 or above? Okay, true to the enhancement. All right, Mr. Martinez, make us proud. That's all we're asking you to do. All right, let's see the clerk.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
May I excuse me?
Yeah, yeah. 2-year payment plan. Did you read this motion to suppress? Read it. It's interesting. Yeah, take a look at it, both you guys. Tell me what you think. Well, I guess let's wait.
Your name, Rory Johnson? Is something from the only commissioners, Johnson? Just don't have that's your name? This is right here. Let's see.
Hi.
How you doing, Judge? Yeah, good morning. Raquel Williams. It's a DWI. We just need to get medical records released. They're gonna file the motion. I just wanted to approach to see if we can make note of it. It can be done in the meantime instead of when we come back for that release.
You mean,
There's,
have medical records ready to give to them?
Yes, and we just need to file the motion.
Okay, so go ahead, file it, I'll sign it. As soon as you file it, I'll sign it. So it's old though, it's 184 days old. Do you have an offer?
we're supposed to be trying to get PTI on it. She did a TRAS, the last.
So first apply, don't just get the TRAS because, you know, there's a lot of changes that have been made. So I've seen more denials now. So,
She's already done the TRAS.
oh, she's already done it.
Yeah, I had her
So
do it when she was here last time because her appearance had been waived, so
Tell me, is blood test?
it should be blood from, it was a hospital visit, so, yeah, there was blood. It was like a point one.
What is it? What are the
Seven,
results?
I believe.
Adults?
It's a point 1 7.
I'm curious to see whether she's approved or if she needs a medication packet.
It was 10125.
What is it?
125.
Okay, okay, so it's not.
I do have, mitigation. I need to scan everything and send it over. I got, it
Accident?
was an accident.
Accident.
She ran into the back of a tow vehicle,
I think that you're
but still an accident.
still gonna need it,
Right.
like, this, you know, they're gonna want insurance and all that stuff.
Right.
How much time do you want?
I can't hear you, Judge.
Shh, how much time do you want?
I don't, a couple weeks is fine with me. I don't need.
So
I'll be able
what
to
I
get
would,
the records.
so
But we'll
can you
submit.
get the records to her today? Please file the motion. I'll send it now. That way we're ready with that. And then in the interim, we'll give you 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
But the next setting, if you can have everything turned in, and then that way we'll wait for a response, whether approved or denied. And I mean,
And then I have a question for you,
This one's more cleanup than chaos, but the driving issue matters.
Judge. Her license is valid now. And can she drive? She wanted me to ask for permission. Last time you told her to ask before doing anything. She's working, but Dad is taking her back and
I would-
forth.
ask is just make sure that she has liability insurance, right? Make sure she has car insurance. If she has car insurance, then I'm okay
Dad
with
has told
it.
me he
As long
put
as
her
the
on.
license is clear and she has insurance, I'm okay with it.
Just want to document it. It's fine.
Alicia, on Raquel Williams, we ordered no driving. Can you confirm with her now? Ms. Moore,
Sorry.
can you confirm with her now? Does she have insurance now?
Dad
Car
replaced her on, I confirmed with him. He was here last setting with her and they were ready to confirm it then.
So they have car insurance?
It's not, let me find out if he actually, because I told him that
Find out.
last time, judge is gonna want to know you have it already.
As long as she has car insurance, I'll amend the conditions to allow her to drive.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And then after that, if she does, let Felicia know,
Okay.
and then we'll amend the conditions to allow her to drive, and then just get a reset with Billy, and then, yeah.